Right, I'm gonna talk about this. Is leading up into my group of videos on community. So I had a conversation with a geezer a couple of months ago, and I'm just gonna go through. I'm not gonna name names and nothing. I'm just gonna go through and read his replies and my replies and tell you what you think. So this is these are his replies. No, sorry. When we originally created this community, its main objective was a place we could help promote each other's content on all types of media. If you don't like that idea of that, then this community isn't for you. Also, there is no rule saying you must help me promote my content. If you don't like it, then you don't need to help me. But generally, this community is all about helping each other. And my reply is, asking people to like or upvote your content is not promoting. You're conditioning them to just do that and not watch the content. When people link stuff on this page, that's promotion. You're asking people to upvote direct. If you ask people to upvote directly, maybe if you just ask people to look at your Reddit, they would naturally upvote. Just because we are in a community, quotation marks, doesn't give us the right to ask for likes. The whole point of this community is to share videos and content, talk about the content, trade ideas. It's not dick measuring of how many likes, upvotes, faves, or subs we can get out of it. Now I thought that was the end of it, really. So, and then his reply to that was, I don't think you understand this at all, and for some reason have taken this to heart. I'm sorry you don't understand, but like I said, if you don't want to help, then don't. If someone in this community asked to help them get exposure by upvoting a Reddit post, I would without any thought. By the way, stop acting like you made this community and know how it runs. Now that kind of pissed me off because he's trying to use his position of authority because he created the community in so my reply to that is, someone said put your hand in the fire. It would help me out a lot. Would you do it? Oh, because I disagree with your statement on Reddit and did not upvote, I'm not helping you now. So for example, if someone asked for help in promoting their video and their video was racist or had wrong information on the game or was just a complete lie, you, without a thought, would upvote and like that video. You saying that I don't get it is laughable. I get it more than you do. Now I was getting kind of angry with the thing. Where's the next one? I was getting kind of angry, so. And then another one of his replies is, man, you have turned this into some real life moral thing. This is content for YouTube about a game, nothing more. Keep it simple. You're obviously a very serious person in real life, and that's cool. You keep doing what you're doing, and I'll keep doing what I doing. Take care. It's like he doesn't want to continue there because I can't. Yeah. Well, anyway, my reply to that is, what are you talking about? It's simple. I post content, then people will either watch or not. They will like if they like the content, and if they don't, they dislike. Asking people in the community to like, quotation marks, something just because you asked is not promoting. It's conditioning people to just hit the like button and not watch the content. Likes and subs mean nothing. They are arbitrary numbers that give you a basic overview on how much reach you have or how big of an audience you have. Like I've said, community is sharing videos and content, talking about the content, trading ideas and improving. If you're only looking for likes and subs from a community, you're going about it wrong. Now, well, that's kind of straightforward. It's not, you know. And then his reply is fucking, would I say childish or he's getting annoyed? His reply is, Jesus Christ, man, really? You're still talking? You don't know. Oh no, you know I never ask people to like my posts. Do you know what Reddit is? I asked people to upvote my Reddit post so it'd go to the front page, thus bringing in some traffic to my video for me. I never asked them to like my video or anything like that. Asking the community for some help by upvoting a Reddit post by all means is okay, and as a friendly community member, I would proudly do the same for another. Obviously you won't, because you're an arrogant prick. Now agree to disagree or shut the fuck up. Now, I got kind of angry. What? Did I get angry? I got annoyed with how arrogant this fucker was. So my reply was calm, collected, and intelligent. Getting people to upvote so you can get to the front of the page is the same thing. All you did was ask people from here to upvote you, so you could get traffic. You're being selfish and using the community to try and propel your own popularity. I only like the stuff that I like. If I were to like content I did not, I would be dishonest, and that's unfair to everyone that posts content here. I'm a cynical prick, not an arrogant one. I will not agree to disagree. What's the next one? What's the next one? Okay, so here's his next reply. Oh, okay, well you're not arrogant, just a stubborn prick then. Don't you dare try to make out I'm being selfish. I've stated many times I would proudly help any member here to be the best of my ability to help get exposure for them. That's what we are all about. If you can't understand that, I suggest to you never come back here. You've taken this to heart and I'm sorry. It has for you. You keep getting mad while as helpful community members here will try our best to help each other out. Take care and good luck in life. Now he's obviously getting he's obviously getting angry. So I reply, cool, calm again. What the hell are you talking about? I'm cool, calm, and collected. Your responses have changed every time you've replied. Yes, you've stated you would +1 content, but not continue to watch the rest of their content. Why do you keep asking me to leave? I've found some good content creators since I joined the group, and will continue to watch them and hopefully more. You are selfish. You expect and assume members from this community to just like and upvote your stuff because you asked them to. Well, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, that's what he's asking people to do, and I think that's the end of his replies. Now, is it selfish of him to just because he made a community? Is it selfish of him to ask all the community members to go on to his Reddit post and upvote his shit so he gets more views than anyone else? Yes, it is selfish. He's not. If he posted the it's like this, isn't it? It's a group of people here that I've got in my community. Now I will post my Reddit post and say to them, I want you lot to go over here and upvote my stuff. And if you do, you're a friendly member of the community. If you're not upvoting it, then you're not a friendly member. It's like, what the fuck? I don't understand how that is. It's like, everyone from here go and vote over there. It's like, no, I don't like your content. It's generic. Everyone does it. It's Battlefield weapon reviews, Titanfall commentary over fucking Titanfall gameplay. It's like, subjectively, I'm bored of that. I have people that I go and listen to because they entertain me. I watch your stuff and it's, this weapon has 10 bits of damage, and to do this challenge I have read the forums on game FAQs so that I can copy and paste the exact text and make this video. But I have come up with this originally because I have done the challenge because I read it on game FAQs and know how to do it. And it's, you know, that I feel that is uninformative and bland and boring, and everyone does it. So ever since the Xbox Ahoy geezer did them weapon reviews for Black Ops 2, everyone has copied that. But when he did it, that was amazing. He had his own graphics, like his own background, his own style, his Britishness of how he did it. You know, getting the gameplay to show that the advantages and disadvantages of the weapon. And I watched that, and it was interesting because the way he presented it was very interesting. When someone just puts gameplay in the background of them using that weapon and then reads off stats from a fucking forum or, you know, from a fucking a Wikipedia page about the weapon, you know, that does not fucking entertain me. If you're doing, and when I say generalized Wikipedia page, I mean like EA's page of the weapon on, or someone's copied and pasted thing from game FAQs. It's not, I've got to use it. It's not, I like this weapon, so I'm going to use it, and I'm going to make a video about it because this weapon interests me so much, and I really enjoy it. How I play in the game with this. I like the pluses of rushing, or I like the fast, quick gameplay of how this, and the advantages of this weapon. It really suits my weapon style. It's like, no, I make the video on this pistol. This pistol has this amount of accuracy because it says so in the stats page. It also has this amount of rate of fire because it says it in this. You know, that is shit. It's bollocks. I prefer the person that fanboyism for that weapon and enjoys using that weapon and knows the pluses, the advantages, the disadvantages, you know, and actually has worthwhile talking about it instead of saying, there are 50 weapons in Battlefield, that is 50 videos for my channel, I can get 700 people from the community to upvote my Reddit post so I can get more traffic for myself. Then people in the community have propelled my, you know, I fucking hate that so much. It's like, how much can I take with less given back, you know? So I wonder if I started making Battlefield weapon videos and then post them on there. I wonder if he'd get annoyed that I wonder if he'd be like, oh, you're copying me, I did it first. I wonder if that guy would start doing that. It'd be interesting to find out, you know? But that's the sort of thing, that's, with these set of videos that I'm talking about, that's the kind of thing that annoys me, and I feel is toxic to being in a community as a whole. People that start communities that, well, how do I explain this? People that expect views and likes from communities because they've joined the community is what's toxic about it. There are people in that community that make some really good videos that I would have never stumbled across randomly on YouTube, and that's what I thank that this community for, is finding them people, watching their content, watching how, like, there's one geezer that did a World of Tanks video and it was really funny and I really enjoyed it, so I went out my way to watch more of his World of Tanks videos, and I'm thinking about subscribing to him. But like, it was entertaining. If that level of entertainment keeps up while he does World of Tanks, then I want to keep watching him, you know? I've never found out about joining this community. I mean, there's a lot of detritus. There's a lot of people that will just post fucking, this is part 7 of my blah 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 game walkthrough, I hope you enjoy it, and I mean, I try. I know it's subjective, but it's like, I try. It's like, I'll click on a video, I'll watch it, and they're just playing a game and there's nothing entertaining. They're not talking about the game, they're not talking about what they're doing, they're just forcing a stereotype of trying to make things fun. It's like with horror games. People do face cams with horror games, and then when something scary happens, they fake being scared, and that reaction, I fucking hate it. I hate it with a passion. It's like, why are you faking saying when the natural reaction is more funny, you know? It's more entertaining to see the natural reaction. And when you play like 20 different fucking horror games that are free to play, kind of like Poop Pie, when they're free to play, and then you get scared every time something scary happens, you know? It's like, this is shit, this is fake, this is Big Brother, I fucking hate it. It's crap, it's absolute detritus, and I find it non-entertaining. I don't want my sub box filled with everyone doing the same horror game, everyone doing the same stupid face and scared face at the same jump scare, you know? I just kind of, I don't like that. I've also noticed, I've only just noticed this, but lately when there's games that are, like when there's massive sales on Steam or PSN, the games that are bandwagoned are them. Everyone's like, oh, I'm going to buy that game and do a playthrough on it. And it's like, yeah, okay, I can understand that. The game's gone cheap, you want to, like, the game, like, the exposure for the game goes up, but the quality of the people making videos about the game goes down, and that really annoys me. I really can't stand that. It's like that Pixel Pirate thing. I was like, oh, that looks like a pretty good game. I've got a fucking 25% voucher thing I could use on that. I watched a video of this geezer do it, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. I might actually get this game. And I watched like 4 or 5 other videos of it, and I was like, well, I was kind of looking for a review, but when I say I was looking for a review, I was looking for something that would give me a broader spectrum of the game, and it was just people doing like shitty playthroughs, and they'll only do like 5 videos on that, and then because no one's watching it no more, they'll stop making videos. It's like, I don't want to watch that kind of content. I really don't want to watch that kind of content, and then expecting, you know, like expecting people in the community to go and watch that, and when there's no personality behind it, and you're only doing it because it's on a bandwagon, and you're only doing it because it's cheap on Steam, and you're taking the opportunistic way of taking like the opportunistic way of getting fucking views, because that's the new thing that's out. People are going to buy that game because it's cheap. It feels fucking horrible. It feels scumbaggy to me. It feels cheap and nasty. That like you're only doing that video because it's on sale. You're only doing that video because everyone's talking about it. It's like, why didn't you do that video when the game first come out? It's like, no, you're doing it because it's opportunistic. You're doing it because everyone's talking about it. You're doing it because it's cheap. You're doing it because you probably get, you know, it feels fucking slimy and scumbaggy. You're going with that attitude. It's like, oh, why, you know, why you, if you're doing opportunistic stuff like that, you know, it's going to reflect on your content. You know, you're not going to have good content. You're not going to have fucking, you're not going to play the game enough to, you know, you're not really in it for the game. You're just in it for the attention and the views. That's how I look at it. It's like you don't like the game. You're just doing it so you can get the views. You know, and I fucking hate that. That really puts a bad taste in my mouth. Wow, I've really derailed from the community thing, but